Mark Houck. I'm not really sure how to pronounce the last name. I will say Hawk for now. Mark Hawk, he is the founder and president of the King's Men, which promotes, they say, healing for victims of porn addiction and promotes Christian virtues among men in the U.S. and Europe. He drives into Philly every Wednesday and spends about 6 to 8 hours at 2 different abortion centers doing sidewalk counseling. So he'll pray for women who are going into the clinic. He will speak to them, and he tries to steer them towards pro-life organizations. He took his 12-year-old son to the sidewalk counseling with him, and he says that for weeks and weeks, a pro-abortion protester, a man, would get in his son's face and say really crude and inappropriate and disgusting things. He told the man, he says, to leave his son alone, but the man kept talking to the boy and eventually entered the boy's personal space. So Mark says that he shoved the man away from his 12-year-old child and the man fell back. He told the man, he says, to leave his son alone, but the man kept talking to the boy and eventually entered the boy's personal space. So Mark says that he shoved the man away from his 12-year-old child and the man fell back. He admits that he shoved someone. He gives the reason for it. And now the federal government, even after the case had already been thrown out of court in Philadelphia, the federal government, under the direction of Joe Biden and Merrick Garland, showed up at this pro-life activist house, armed, a SWAT team, I guess prepared to kill him if he didn't perfectly comply exactly how they wanted him to in front of his 7 children because he shoved a harasser to the ground. They knew that he was not physically dangerous. There was no indication of that. They knew that he had children in the home. He warned them of that. There was absolutely no reason for them to come at him in this way except for intimidation. Keep in mind, the DOJ made no charges, no arrests that we know of concerning the series of attacks on pregnancy centers just a few months ago after the Dobbs decision was released. There was arson, there was vandalism, there was intimidation, threats of violence. No progressive activist from Jane's Revenge had her house raided by a SWAT team of 30 armed FBI agents. That's because this is not about justice or punishing violence. This is not even about this particular pro-life activist. This is about you. They want you to see this story and think, I'm glad that's not me. Now I know not to go pray at abortion clinics. Now I know not to do anything that might put me in a situation where the DOJ will be able to find something to use against me. I won't go to a conservative protest, no matter how peaceful it is. I won't go to a conservative event. I won't stand on a street corner and pray for people. I won't say, I won't say out loud that, hey, I think that elections should have the utmost integrity. I won't own a bakery or a florist shop and attempt to live according to my values because the progressive powers that be will find a way to weaponize the state against me until I comply. Those are all things that are happening right now.
If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe to our channel so you'll be sure to see similar videos from BlazeTV with the added bonus of signaling YouTube that your voice and opinion still matters. And if you're looking for more great conservative content, check out one of the 2 videos suggested here.